How to create a new client in Arken Professional. When logged into Arken, select Client Manager from the left-hand Activities menu. Here, you can search for your existing clients via various criteria or use the plus button to add a new client. Mandatory stars will guide you on the information that you need to populate for that client's profile. So I'm just going to start to build some information here. Arken does recognise different relationships. So for example, if I was to say my client is single, the system opens up to ask if there is potentially a contemplation of marriage or civil partnership. If I select there's a contemplation of marriage, I can start to build that information. So the name of the intended spouse, date of birth, title, but also how would our client like to refer to that intended spouse throughout. For this example, I am just going to say that my client is married and start to populate the information for the spouse. Now, Arken has a postcode search, which means you only ever have to enter any addresses once. This isn't just within the creation of a profile, it's throughout the whole system, so addresses for beneficiaries, etc. And you see you add the postcode, and then from the drop-down list, select the required address. Contact details are also required for the client, and so you can populate telephone number, a mobile number, email address, and you can even specify if there is a preferred method of contact. If I then select update, you'll see I get a notification to advise me that that client has been successfully created within the platform. We have reference to the spouse here as well, and we can easily create the spouse as a client herself. This will take us through to the spouse profile with most of the information already populated, pulling through and mirroring from the husband, and just the requirement for the contact information. We can then update that, and what we'll see is we now have the ability to switch between the two spouses' profiles as required. If I go back to Client Manager screen, what I will be able to see here is that I can search for those clients again. This brings up the last 30 records that I've interacted with on the platform, and we'll see both Simon and Lucy are housed there. From a search capability, we can also search for any archive clients, we can exclude addresses, and of course we can just type details directly into this search bar. Now, Arken is cloud-based, so there's unlimited storage of your client profiles and data, and you can delete information if required for a particular client, but please be aware that once this has been deleted, it cannot be undone.